Okay. All right. So I'm going to set the intention that I'm going to try for trance. Um, if you watched the Witching Hours where I did the trance, I think I mentioned that I have a spirit that is like my gatekeeper. So I'll ask him to like let somebody through. But then instead of letting them come all the way in, we're going to try to back off and see what happens. Okay. Okay. I got somebody. All right. I don't really have a sense of who this is yet. It's like the sun. The sun is like the source. It's where all energy comes from. All the energy in this solar system. But it must be respected, revered. And sometimes feared. I just feel like that person left. You didn't finish the drawing, man. I guess he said everything he wanted to say. I don't know who that was. I don't have a clue. I'm gonna finish the orange. Daggone it. I know what he was going for. I thought that was interesting. Let me see. This is really bright. I'll turn that off. Hello, panda person. Sorry, I was in the not really. I wasn't really here. We're doing a little trance drawing. A little trance drawing where I'm letting a spirit take over to make some artwork. And then they just started a drawing, then they left me. Anyway, what I was getting ready to say is that I thought it was weird because I've really kind of gotten into this idea that source, God, or whatever you want to call it, because it's all the same thing, no matter what word you put on it, is really just love. Like, it's all love. But this message was a little bit different than that because it was comparing our sun to source, like how our sun provides all the necessary energy for the life in our solar system. But that it has to be, I understood the respected and the revered, but then like the feared part, that sounds like some Old Testament stuff. I don't know how I feel about that. We were just talking about how we don't want to fear things. So what the hell did that mean? Looks like a sun or a flower. It's gorgeous. Almost kind of like crystals too. How Egyptian. What do you guys think that meant? Good night, Keisha. Yes. Have a wonderful weekend. Thanks for being here. You guys got any ideas on the fear part? It needs to be feared. Like, I understand why our sun needs to be feared because it can like give us skin cancer, and one day it'll blow up and take out everything with it. But why would the source of like everything else need to be feared? What is that about? Old world religion vibe, yeah. I mean, I guess the person coming through could just be a person who, even in spirit, I think we have our individual ideas, even though we're from the source, we still have our individualness. Hmm. Interesting. Okay. So I know that this was one spirit, but this page has got a lot of empty space on it, and as an art teacher and an artist, does not acceptable. So we're going to add some more to it. It's kind of cool though. I like it. It looks cool and different, no matter which way you turn it. Okay, so let's make some little notes on the back of here before we move along of what we encountered. The first part. So, unknown spirit. Sun as source. Respect. Revere. And fear. Okay. All right. Let's try again. Let's see what else we can get. We'll try to fill up this page before we go to bed. You see a butterfly? Yes, compilation. Ooh, if Bob Ross came through. Oh, good old Bob Ross. We're gonna channel some Bob Ross. You never know. I think he'd totally be up for this. Okay, I'm gonna ask for someone else. I definitely have a male for sure. Um, I don't know if his personality is sad and grouchy, but the way he's making my face look is sad and grouchy. Hmm. This poor guy, he reminds me of Eeyore. You just wanted to draw the green and the green doesn't work. Pieces. Put together. Layers. Overlap. chaos. Peter. Too much. Gonna meet the sun. Done. Okay, well, Peter's interesting fella. Oh, poor Peter. Stupid green marker. So, when he started drawing up on the sun part, like, he was making fun of the guy who drew the flower, and he basically was like, I don't know, he said something about he doesn't know what he's talking about. clearly I feel like this guy has a little emotional issues. Poor Peter. He had some sadness and a little anger going on. Some angriness. All right, let's add him to the back here. Peter. All right, what did he say? He said layers, overlap, he said pieces put together. Layers, overlap, chaos, too much. And then he said, meet the sun. But then he started thinking about how this other guy didn't know what the hell he was talking about. What a strange combination. Peter got really busy. Yeah. And I love that he kept trying to smooth out this wrinkle on the page. He's like drawing all crazy, but he wanted the page to be nice and smooth. Okay. Okay. Oh, holy moly, people. Okay. Look at it this way. If this is the sun, right? Holy crap. Does anybody else see what I see? It looks like Armageddon. It kind of does, but I feel like there's so much frickin' symbolism in this now. If you turn it this way, if this is the sun, right? This is our sun or our source, and it's very put together, right? Beautiful, put together, reaching down to us. And then this is Earth, where we continuously screw everything up. We're continuously just destroying things and hurting each other. And then like this is like the in between, you know, like the sun rays are trying to get to us and we're trying to get to the sun. Well, I was thinking that maybe this wasn't finished, you know, because like it's got a lot of empty space up here when it's sideways. But when you turn it this way, I think that it's definitely finished. I don't think it needs anything else. Now here's a dilemma that I'm personally having. It looks like it's reaching toward Earth. Yes, the sun rays are reaching towards the Earth. But we're also trying to get up there, you know? Like, these almost remind me of buildings. Which the concept of a church steeple is that they would try to get something as high up in the sky as they could because it was reaching to heaven. Interesting. Yeah, like the sun, like the source and the sun and the spirit is trying to help us with all the chaos. But it's not necessarily getting to us all the way. It also looks like a shield, yeah. Like it's protecting us from something or... Yes, I think this is our message. This is our collective message. whatever we're getting from this. It definitely, I think, has a spirit source energy message mixed with like it has a spirit source energy versus, or how do we live with, this is us, the earthbound the earthbound people and the spirit world. Because this guy was a little pompous, he's a little bit pompousy. And this guy was a little more realistic, like a little pessimistic, I think. Wow. Oh, but here's my dilemma. Okay. So whenever I make a piece of art, I always initial it and date it. But this was a collaborative effort between me and two other spirits. So what do I do? Do I still initial it? Or should I just put the date on it? Should I just put like the year? Or should I put the month in the date? Or I should just do it on the back? We do need to write down the final message here that we've noticed. Okay. So the final message. I don't know if there's really a message, but what it seems like to me anyway is source and earth, the earthbound relationship, which there's a lots of symbolism and whatnot in there, Yeah, I'm gonna put the date on here. It's 5/20/2022. And I will put my initials on the back. All right. Well, I think this was successful. What do you guys think? Why did the second spirit use different colors? I think that I think he was, like, I felt, okay, so when he was putting down the green and the blue, it felt like he was trying to, like, make pieces of something. But then when he switched to the black and the red, it was, like, angry. Like, that's when he started getting angry. And I feel like all these scribblies are, like, anger, the emotion, But then, like, this yellow part, it's like the yellow is the same color as the sun, but it's never actually really touching. It's never actually really getting there. It's like what we want. Like, we want to be the sun. We want to be the yellow, but like we don't necessarily always get there. And instead we end up with the angry scribbles. Yeah. It was definitely a lot. This guy was a lot of emotions. This one was trying to show like a symbol almost. But this one was a lot of emotional things going on. Holy moly! Is this really happening? Cosmic Unwind is raiding with a party of 45. Did that just really happen? I think my brain might have just blown up. Hello, everybody! Welcome, Raiders. Thank you, Cosmic Unwind. I don't know if you knew this,